I would like to welcome all who are going to join my class. Today I am solving EDEXCEL, sorry, EDEXCEL A-level physics. It's is unit 1, mechanics and materials, year January 2022. Paper reference WPH11 oblique 01. This unit for AS level. I am solving question 1 to 10. At first, a student walks for 6 seconds. The displacement time graph for the student is shown. Which row of the table shows the final displacement and velocity of the student? It is seen here obviously that this is displacement time graph. The final displacement is 2 meter, and velocity is the gradient of the displacement time graph. It is velocity equals to 2 by, and from here change in time is 4 seconds, therefore 0.5 meter per second. Now answer is A. Answer is A. Answer A. And I am not writing the quantities of the answer. In question 2, physical quantities may be vectors or scalars. Which row of the table is correct? You know, force is a vector quantity, mass is a scalar quantity, acceleration is a vector quantity. Therefore, this answer vector, scalar, vector. Therefore, a true answer is D. Answer D. Now I am at question 3. Here is a velocity time graph, and which of the following is displacement time graph for this particle? If I consider this graph, this point correspond to this point, and at here gradient is 0, therefore velocity is 0, and this point correspond to this point, and from here direction of the displacement changes. Therefore answer is at question 3, answer is A. Answer A. Now the diagram shows at question 4 a student during parachute jump on a windy day. Vertical component of her velocity is 5 meter per second and horizontal component of her velocity is 8 meter per second. She descends at angle theta to vertical. Consider this is horizontal component 8 meter per second and this is vertical component 5 meter per second. Therefore this is 5 meter per second and this is also 8 and this is the resultant resultant velocity and this is theta and resultant the magnitude of the resultant velocity, since this is right angle, therefore magnitude of the resultant velocity is square root of 8 square plus 5 square. And theta, tan theta equals to 8 by 5. Theta equals to tan inverse 8 by 5. Now I see answer C. Therefore, at question 4, answer C. Now I am at question 5. An object on the moon falls vertically a distance of 0.32 meters from rest in a time of 0.63 seconds. Which of the following expressions give the acceleration due to gravity of the moon in meter per second square? Here is a formula we know, S equals to ut. We know our formula regarding to this is ut plus half at square. Since u is 0 and as it falls from rest, therefore half at square, half a and p is 0.63 square and s is 0.32. Now a equals to 2 into 0.32 by 0.63 square whole square, and this is at C. This is at C. Therefore, answer is C. I am at question 6. The diagram shows how terminal velocity varies with mass of small spheres of equal diameter falling through a viscous liquid. You know, viscous liquid is a liquid that produces a drag, and amount of the drag it produces is represented by coefficient of viscosity. And in this regard, I point out the name of Professor Sir Gabriel Stokes, who named, who in fact this drag force is called Stokes force, and he developed an equation that gives the amount of drag force a particular liquid produces. And this is not and I am here to use a formula that is 2r square. It's another one. Two r square g. It's 2r square g rho solid rho fluid or liquid by 9 eta, and eta is the coefficient of the viscosity. Now which of the following describe the gradient of the graph for liquid of greatest viscosity? Therefore, viscosity greatest, this whole thing I consider unchanged. Therefore, this 9 eta increases, and therefore velocity decreases. This is terminal velocity, and since velocity decreases, the gradient of the graph would be small. Therefore, this is this is at question. This is at answer B. Now answer B. And I'm at question 7. A person is pushing a trolley at constant velocity. The floor exerts a force P on the person, and per person exerts a force Q on the trolley. The trolley exerts a force R on the person, and the total drag force on the trolley is S. At first, I draw free body force diagram for the trolley and for the person. Here is a trolley. And force acting on the trolley is person exert a force Q on the trolley. Therefore, this is Q. And the person, for the case of person, for the case of person. I am not good at drawing at all, and this uh, trolley exerts a force R on the person. Total drag force on the trolley is S, and force floor exert a force P on the person. Floor exert a force P on the person. This is P. This is force P. Now, if I consider force Q and force R, they are same type of force, acts on two different bodies, equal in size or magnitude. Therefore, Q and R are the Newton's third law pair of forces. Therefore, write Q and R, and its answer is B. At question 8, a wire breaks when tensile force T is applied. A second wire made of same material has twice diameter. Which of the following force required to break the second wire? Let me do some rough work here. Tensile stress equals to tensile force by area of cross section of the wire is pi r square, and this is tensile force 1, and tensile stress, and tensile stress 2 equals to, I consider the force is x and pi r square. Since the diameter is twice, r is also twice, therefore here is 4 pi r square. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now divide this equation 1 by 2. It gives T by tensile stress 1 and tensile stress 2 is equal. Therefore, T pi r square equals to x by, sorry, here is here is 4 pi r square, and it's is derived from pi into 2r square equals to 4 pi r square. Yes. Now write here 4 pi r square, and from this equation x equals to 40. It is at answer A. Therefore 8, right answer A. Answer A, 40. Well, this is done, and I am at question 9. A beam is balanced on two support as shown. The beam has weight W and 10 reaction forces at two support P and Q. Which of the following statement about the magnitude of the force is correct? Consider the moment about this point, about this point. Moment is this Q force into this distance. This produce anti-clockwise movement, and this is D1, this is D2, and reaction force P produce clockwise movement. Since the beam is balanced, therefore two moments are equal, and since the distance D1 is less, therefore force Q is greater, and it is at question C. You can write answer Q greater than P. At question 10, which row of the table contains two units that are not equivalent? Here are four alternatives, and these are all same. And kg meter per second square, kg meter per second square, kg for mass and meter per second square is acceleration. Therefore, mass into acceleration is force, and unit of force is Newton. Here is Newton second. Therefore, this is incorrect. This is not equivalent, and answer is B. 10B. And this is question 10. I solved already, and my request to all who is going to join my class in any time, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And here is the end. Khuda Hafiz.